So this is going to be controlled articular rotations for the glenohumeral joint. That's the ball and socket joint. What we're going to do is use a rack to set up to give us feedback on the spine. So I'm going to have 3 points of contact: my tail, my upper back, and my head. So we're going to widen our feet a little bit, sink down, and then go tail, upper back, head against the rack. Use the free hand that you're not using to monitor your rib cage so that it's not lifting up as you go through the movement. And then we want the body to essentially just stay as still as possible while we get the motion occurring at the glenohumeral joint. So we're going to start palm forward, elbow locked. I'm going to bring the arm across my body as much as I can, up and across the body, and eventually that's going to push me out until I reach overhead. Now this is shoulder flexion. I want to be aware that my shoulder's not hiking up. We're going to pack that down. Go internal rotation, winding the palm face out, and then reach down and back until we get to shoulder level. At shoulder level, you're going to go internal rotation. That's going to be thumb down and in. And we want to make sure that we don't lose the scapula or start to drive forward. So we're going to keep that shoulder down. And now I'm going to cut back into shoulder extension, creating more rotation as I do so. Go back as far as you can and squeeze the arm through the body as much as you can. And then finally bring it down until it reaches the hip with the palm faced out or internally rotated. Then we're going to go back. You'll hit a roadblock for there. You want to turn the palm out or externally rotate. Bring the arm up to shoulder level, rotate again, and then bring the arm through abduction into shoulder flexion. And then finally, we're just going to cut across with the palm up, externally rotating. So I'm going to give you a couple slow reps here. This is meant to be done very slow and controlled, paying attention to any other joints that might be jumping into the movement. Now, as I'm going through this, this is a level 1 car, so I'm not creating a lot of muscular tension. Now, what can be done is we can use tension or squeezing our muscles to create more tension in the joint or drive more force into the joint so we can further cause adaptations that will benefit our mobility. Now I'm going to give you, that was a level 1 car. We're going to go up to a level 3 car, irradiating, which is just creating more muscular tension to solidify my position and generate more range of motion. So for this one, I'm going to squeeze my hand. All the muscles through my arm are going to irradiate. I'm going to bring the arm across. Now we're going to squeeze out more range, drive up, keeping that tension, reaching the arm as high as possible, reaching back, getting more range, internally rotate, slowly bring that arm down to the side, freezing at that shoulder position or abductive position, fully rotate in, squeeze and get more range, really working hard on this one, and then finally bring it down by the hip, and then in reverse. Extension, external rotation, abduction, external rotation, shoulder flexion, and then adduction, squeezing as much as you can. So those are different levels of cars that you can use. This is great for helping you prep the shoulder.